Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Like I told you guys, when a lot of people are saying, Queen Naomi should stop doing shakara because now Ooni of Ife have other children from a legitimate wife. I told you guys that Queen Naomi too was happy or is happy for Tobi because I heard that she was one of those people, the first set of people to congratulate her on hearing that she have a set of twins. And a lot of people have been saying, singing, DNA, DNA this, DNA that. From what we heard, they said it was Olori Mariam who suggested it for the king, allegedly. Allegedly. Record that I am not at the palace. I don't live there. Now, when this story started going on, the king needs to have do DNA test. Other people said Ronke was part of the same people who suggested it for the king, even though she was all over the place, rejoicing, dancing, and all of that. They said the palace of Odua Kingdom, as in the kind of happiness and joy that have been going on in there from that Saturday night up till now. That is something as a special. So a lot of people have been jubilating, rejoicing, and all of that. Of course, it's worth it. And then this idea of DNA test has been a very big topic again ever since this news. Ever since they told us about Tobi's new set of twins. And a lot of people have said something about it. We heard that if a priest too have said something concerning the paternity of the kids, telling people that look, whether you believe it or not, that Ooni of Ife is such a great king that there will be no need for that DNA test because on no account should any of his wives try any nonsense out there. And again, if they take those children inside the shrine where a lot rituals will be performed on them before they will be welcomed officially into the palace, that if they are not Kabiesi's own, and if maybe they were adopted and Kabiesi is not aware of it, that they are not going to make it. But if Kabiesi is aware of it, whether it's his own or is adopted, that nothing will happen to the kids. Then a lot of people have come to my comment section to say that that the reason why only have to do the DNA test was because we heard that Tobi was kneeling down begging Mariam, and if you recall, we heard also allegedly that Mariam had been saying that Tobi is not pregnant. She wanted to do a Reggie baby and all of that. I don't know which one to believe or which one not to believe. And going by the story that she was seen begging and kneeling Mariam a few days before she gave birth, that they have a lot of things to explain to the king. Maybe there is something that Mariam know that about Tobi's children, and she doesn't want her to spill and all of that. So a lot of people also wanted Queen Naomi to say something about it. Now, this is what we heard allegedly that Queen Naomi said concerning the children, that the DNA test going on. First, from what we heard, they said Queen Naomi told people that, look, how to describe a better person is someone who will always rejoice when something good happens to another person. That is one. That those of you who love her, that she really appreciates your love. But what you should also know that is that children are gifts from God, and no matter how they come from, no matter how they came to the family, that one, you need to appreciate God for that and rejoice with them. And secondly, that you guys should understand that at some point in this marriage, when Naomi herself wanted to leave the marriage, do you know what stopped her? I'm sure you know. That Ooni of Ife is such a great king, and nobody born of a woman can cross any of Ooni of Ife's wife and live to tell the story. It is not done. And Tobi is not an exception. From what we heard, though, I told you they are all alleged information. I do not live in the palace. Tobi is not an exception. Tobi is a wife to the king, and we have not for once heard that the king have recollect the bride price he paid on Tobi's head. I've not heard that. So Tobi still remains Ooni of Ife's wife. And on that note, Tobi will never, another man will never cross Tobi and live to tell the story. That's one. Secondly, if there's any other thing or any other way that the children came, and maybe Kabiyesi did not know, that the moment they took those children inside the shrine to do the so-called ritual, that the truth must surely come out on its own. Nobody will force it, you know. And come to think of it, I don't even see the reason why we should be agitating. Every member of the palace are celebrating. People are celebrating. Oduduwa, a set of people, they are celebrating. Of course, something good happened. They need to celebrate. So we, the online in-laws, instead of being there shouting DNA, DNA this, DNA that, the best thing for us to do is to rejoice with them. That is life for you. Some people said, if you see how Ashley have been rejoicing, dancing. I don't know if you have watched the post that Ashley made on the very day, on that particular day that Tobi gave birth. That should be on Saturday, where she was calling her my sister wife and all of that. If you can see the happiness in her tone, in her write-up, you know. So they said she was all over everywhere, rejoicing and celebrating as if she is the one that gave birth to those kids. That is how it should be. Whether she is happy or not, but at that moment, let everyone rejoice the same way. Let everyone take any grudges aside and rejoice. See, let me tell you, Tobi have just break a record. Because ever since all of these women, people are asking, why is it that nothing is happening? At least we have younger ones among them, like that Tobi, Temitope, Dr. Elizabeth, and so many of them. Yes. So it is expected at least. And ever since the people have been saying, we bloggers, we have been saying a whole lot and all of that. Now that God have answered their prayers, now that God have proven us wrong, is it not time for us to celebrate? Rather than shouting DNA this, DNA that. If there's anyone that should be bothered about this DNA, it should be the king. And the king did not bother about it. The king is happy. After all, he was the one who posted it on his Instagram handle. So let's rejoice with him. Let's rejoice with them. That is the moment. We are in happy mood. I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? I don't know what to think. Whatever you think about it, share with us on the comment section. And please subscribe to my channel if you are yet to subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up. If you love me, give my video a thumbs up and follow my channel. I love you guys. Bye for now.